Greetings traders, I just wanted to give you a little bit of help on opening up an account. Every broker is different, but if you go through Global Futures, and they have two different choices there, like AMP clearing and Gain Capital clearing. Pretty much everyone's getting declined through AMP clearing. I myself was declined. And I have 15 years of trading experience and many different brokers, and I have a very high net worth, and still they declined me. So don't feel bad. You can go through Gain Capital through Global. They seem to be approving a lot more people. They also approved me. Just to give you also the heads up, there's the same software I'm using is also available through Apex Futures, APEX Futures, and they use another clearinghouse, and that one seems to be really good. They'll approve you. However, to give you the heads up within the industry, if you tell them that you're unemployed, they won't approve you. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what your credit score is or anything like that. It doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank. It doesn't matter what you're worth. It makes no difference. If you tell them you don't have a job, they won't approve you. So don't tell them that. They don't do any checking. So basically, you kind of just need to tell them what they want to hear. That you've got some money and you've got money to trade with and all this different stuff. If you tell them, that you've only got $2,000 and you just want to start trading and try it out, they won't approve you. I know it's not fair and it's not right and it's not logical, but it's just the way it is. So you kind of have to tell them what they want to hear. If you go through Apex Futures, they seem to be a bit better. They're a clearing firm. The only one I've ever gotten declined from actually is the first one through Global Futures. I don't even know why they use it, because they seem to be declining everyone. And what's happening is people are getting declined, and then they think that they can't trade because this one place declines them. Just to let you know, they declined me too, 15 years experience in trading, and they also declined me. So don't feel bad. So that's sort of the inside scoop to this industry. You can call the broker and ask them, and they'll admit to it that, that's crazy and everything, but there's nothing that they can do about it either. It's just these people's policy. So my advice, tell them what they want to hear. Nobody does any checking. It's your business whether you want to trade or not somebody else's. If you want to, risk $2,000 or whatever, $3,000 or $5,000 to trade, that's your business. You have the right to be able to do something like that. And every broker is different out there. Apparently, Global Futures has a charting program called Multi-Charts that's got $1,000 margin, or you can use the Global Zen Trader like I'm using with about $2,500 margin. That always changes. You can go through Apex Futures, and their margin is only like $750, I believe, $750 for their oil margin. But you need like $4,000 to open up the account with them, but only $750 margin. So, you've got a lot of options out there. If you go through Interactive Brokers, which I also have an account, they require a minimum of $10,000 to open the account with, and then their margin is like $8,000 on oil. So you see, it goes in a huge spectrum. You can also go Mirus Futures or AMP Futures, and their margin on oil is only $500, but they use NinjaTrader, which I don't like that software, but a lot of people use it. So you can go all the way down to $500 for your margin on oil with Mirus or AMP Futures. You can go $750 with Apex Futures. You can go $1,000 with the multi-charts with Global Futures, or $2,500 with the Global Zen Trader. You've got a lot of different options out there. Just make sure that when you open the account, you tell them what they want to hear. Otherwise, you very well may be declined. Also, I hear from a lot of people that they want to trade oil, for instance, through like a Forex broker, I highly recommend that you don't do that. And let me show you why. On a Forex broker, they'll give you a spread of about 4 or 5 ticks between the bid and the ask, and there'll be this spread there. If you want to get in, you have to get in up here off the spread to get in, or if you want to get out, you have to get out down here off the spread to get out between where the price is. So automatically when you get in, you're losing money every single time. You don't want to do that. You don't want there to be a spread. You can see here, the bid is here, the ask is here. They're right next to each other, 1 tick away. That's what a normal futures broker will be like. All futures brokers are like this. So don't use a Forex broker. They're automatically taking money from you. It's like a scam, basically. And I mean, you need every advantage that you can get when you trade. And you do not want to have to go through that disadvantage like that. So don't use a Forex broker. Also, another guy wrote to me a little while ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago, named Arturus. He's on the website for the reviews. And he told me that something about they ripped him off, the Forex broker ripped him off or something, that he couldn't get his money. And he was really upset about it. So he's not the first person I've heard this from. I've heard this from many other people as well. I highly recommend that you do not use a Forex broker to trade the futures with. Use a futures broker. There's many of them out there. Just Google futures brokers. You've got Mirus, you've got AMP, you've got Global, you've got Apex, you've got Interactive Brokers, you've got Thinkorswim. You've got a lot of different brokers out there that are reputable futures brokers that will give you a good price for your trades, that will give you a good clearing firm, that will give you a nice tight spread off the bid and the ask. The futures are regulated by the CFTC. The Forex market is not regulated by anybody. Okay? Let me repeat that. The futures markets are regulated by the CFTC. The Forex market is not regulated by anybody. Period. There's no oversight. You do not want to use one of their brokers like that. Even when I start sending out the trades or the code breaking and the charting for the Forex, the Euro US dollar, it will be under the futures, not under the spot market, because it's not regulated. You don't want to trade or have anything to do with something that's not regulated. Not when it comes to money. So I hope that helps some of you out there. And don't feel bad if you got declined through AMP, that clearing firm through Global. I myself got declined. I don't know who they approve. I mean, if they don't want to approve me, who are they going to approve? So my clearing firm that I'm using, I believe it's Gain Capital through Global. So I've got so many of them, but there's a whole bunch of different clearing firms. Actually, it's not that many, but there's different ones to go through. For those of you who have the money, you got plenty of money, and you want to know the best possible place that you can go for a broker, in my opinion, that is Interactive Brokers. They're the most professional broker that you can get, and you can trade anything in the world with that. You can trade everything all over the world with that one broker. You can also short OTC BB stocks. I used to short them all the time. You need quite a bit of money to short them with, but you can get shares to short stocks under $5, under $1. That can be a lot of fun. I used to do that all the time before I broke the codes. But my point is that the broker is extremely professional. It's the best broker that you can get, in my opinion. They can't be a pain because every time you log in, they make you put this code and everything like that. It's all for security. But once you get in, you're good to go, and the trades are really cheap. The downside is the margin is very expensive. It's like $8,000 just to open up oil, and there's no way around it either because the whole system is computerized. You cannot break any rule, period, because the computer won't let you. And if you were to get any kind of trouble, the computer will automatically liquidate your account. They won't give you a margin call or nothing like that. The computer will automatically, immediately liquidate your account. So there's no way that you can get into trouble with them as well, which is nice. At the same time, there's no leadway with them either. You cannot do anything wrong with them, period. Computer won't allow it. My point, though, is that's how sophisticated they are. A lot of people are using Maris and AMP because they're so cheap. $500 margin. I forget what it is to open up the account, but it's pretty cheap. You're stuck using NinjaTrader. I personally don't like it, and with respect to the code, it makes it a little bit confusing. Not bad, but just you have to do an extra step to interpolate for the code, which I don't like, but you know, a lot of people are doing it successfully, so you certainly can do it. I like this software. You can get this through Global Futures, you can get this through Apex Futures, and there's other ones out there that you can get it through as well. Just make sure you are using a real futures broker and not a Forex one. Okay? Just giving you that heads up. Okay, traders. Happy trading out there.